Hello everyone, how you guys doing today? Today I wanted to talk about the Bermuda Triangle, or some like to call it the Devil's Triangle. But anyways, it's from the points of Bermuda, Miami, Florida, and San Juan, Puerto Rico. And during this, history says that on this Bermuda Triangle, ships and airplanes have just mysteriously disappeared. Once they get into the little vicinity of the triangle, they kind of like go through this little thing and then just suddenly disappear, and no one's able to find where they went, what happened, anything. They just disappear. There's another triangle like that over there by Japan called the Dragon's Triangle or something like that. But let's just talk about the Bermuda Triangle, since it's, since I, live closer to that one than I do to the Dragon's Triangle. But anyways, sudden disappearances. Now, there's many theories that circulate this whole Bermuda Triangle mystery. And one of them is, one of the scientific ones are that it's some type of whirlpool under the ocean that kind of like pulls the ships down or whatever. But that would explain the ship disappearances, but it won't necessarily explain the airplane disappearances. But scientists also say that because of the disturbances in the water, the whirlpool or whatever it is under the water that's causing the ships to get pulled down, it causes like some type of storm to happen and then knock the ships down, and then the ships fall into the ocean and then they get sucked in. So that's like one of the theories. But then there's another theory where they say that these airplanes and ships, they disappear and go into a different dimension or something like that, or they kind of like get sucked into this strange type of, I don't know, like tornado or something, and it kind of like just brings them to a whole nother dimension, and now they're just in that dimension like, they just kind of like, all right, where am I type thing, or whatever. And some people even say that they end up like somewhere like where there's some type of time lapse or something, and they end up in like a whole like another time period or something like that. And then there's these other theories that say that these ships, they go through this whole like transition thing where they end up in a whole nother part of the universe. So there are many different theories. There's another theory that states because of the witchcraft that they do in that area, like in the whole Bermuda area, and even in Miami, there's a lot of witchcraft that goes on there. And then there's a lot of witchcraft in San Juan. So another theory is that the witchcraft that they do is a result of the triangle that formed. And like, as far as witchcraft is concerned, a lot of cultures believe that witchcraft empowers evil forces. So with all of the witchcraft that's going on or whatever, another theory is that those people are empowering this evil entity, and he has claimed that area as his own. So when people cross over it or something like that and they mysteriously disappear, they just fall into the trap of the evil force that owns that area, or that is being empowered in that area. So that's another theory or another thing as to why people, believe certain things. Like, each one of these theories have these different things to make it seem like they're true. Like the witchcraft theory, where they said some man in Bermuda or whatever, he had like some type of out-of-body experience, and they, some family said this about some type of priest or whatever, and he had, you know, got possessed temporarily, and I guess by the owner of that triangle, the evil force that owns that area and that causes all this crazy stuff to happen within the triangle or whatever. They say that he mentioned it. Oh, this is my land, and you know, basically kind of like manifested on the family because they were really, really close with the priest, and it kind of like happened that way. I don't really remember the details, but yeah, they say that he even admitted it. The demon was speaking through the man, and even admitted it. This is my triangle, and I, you know, owned this, and you know, whatever. And then with as far as the dimension, there's also a, like, on the History Channel, there's some type of footage or something where a man was kind of like in an airplane, and all of a sudden it was like this big lapse in time where it was supposed to take him about 4 or 5 hours to get to where he was to Miami, Florida. But once he crossed that plane or that triangle's area, it kind of like sped time up, and then he ended up being in Miami within like a few minutes. And he's like, wait a minute, this isn't supposed to be, this is supposed to take me, you know. So he's supposed to be some type of person that experienced the strange phenomenon in the Bermuda Triangle but survived it. So it's a lot of little stories that try to prove, you know, these theories right. You know, you got the person who manifested on the family, and then you have the airplane craft that experienced like a time lapse while flying over, you know, the Bermuda Triangle. And you know, and one thing that can't really be denied is the fact that things have mysteriously disappeared there. You know, they have actual footages and recordings of people just mysteriously disappearing. It's like, oh no, we're going down, what the heck is going on, you know. And I don't know, I had took a trip to the Bahamas. So one day we went to Florida, and we took a boat trip to the Bahamas, and we were damn near really close to that Bermuda Triangle, and we kind of like passed a little bit of it, not necessarily in the middle, but in its vicinity. Nothing happened though, it was pretty normal. Yeah, but my guess is like, I don't know, a big old storm that's just that area is like a stronghold on that area, you know what I mean? And that is what it is. So let me know what you guys think it is, the Bermuda Triangle. What do you think is the cause of it, and what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments section. Have a nice day, guys.